hello and welcome to this episode of Backyard Fitness and Stuff. I'm your host, YWN, YouTube rapper, YouTube reactor, cosplay nerd, enthusiast of certain things, and this is my variety channel, that me. And today we are doing another of the princess rap battles. We're doing Mrs. Claus versus Mary Poppins, y'all. I'm not gonna talk too much. I got an EP coming out 2/29/20. Possibly a plug here.
But I push through with my rap and meditation. Rap and meditation. Rap and meditation.
Rap and meditation. And that is all. Other than that, we're gonna get right into it. Check the description before we give it a listen. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and big screen it and see if we can't catch a couple of bars here and there. Let me make sure first that my sound's coming in my headphones, because I'm real bad about that. See, I needed to switch it. Alright, big screen. 3, 2, 1.
Princess Rap Battle. Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus
versus Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
When there's a looming battle to be faced and fought, the lesson is get right to it.
Woo.
Practically perfect people prefer to be polite, but sometimes you just have to say screw it.
Pause. So I know that she taught the kids a lot of skills, right? Because she was the nanny with that section of alliteration there. She's teaching speaking skills. So you get it. 3, 2, 1.
You never get applause, you're the dependent clause. You're known for rapping toys, but my rapping skill destroys. I'm money in the...
Pause. So I'm really glad that they integrated like singing, because Mary Poppins was a musical, so it only makes sense to have some bars sung with some super highs too, because the movie itself had very high pitches hit. That was fire right there. 3, 2, 1.
Money in the bank, so show some respect. If you tear me up like paper, then I'll resurrect, and I suspect...
Pause. So in the movie, first of all, the family were the Bankses, okay? And secondly, the kids came up, it's been a while since I've seen it, but the kids came up with their ideal nanny, and they wrote it down, they did a little singing number, and then they showed it to the father. The father ripped it up, threw it in the fireplace, and she rolls up later with that paper that they wrote looking for the perfect nanny, and he's super confused, the dad is, because it got ripped up and thrown in the fireplace. But that's what she's talking about. Rip me up like paper, I will resurrect. 3, 2, 1.
I suspect you should check your cholesterol twice. Hey, fat cat, how are you at catching mice?
Oh,
You're
man.
like a pie crust so easily smashed. I'll feed the birds what's left of you once you've been trashed. I hear it's been years since the North Pole got rigid. Today's forecast says you're entirely frigid.
Don't go there, honey. The word around town is just a spoonful of sugar gets you to go down.
Pause. So in Mary Poppins, a spoonful of sugar gets you to go down. That's how she gets the medicine to go down. There's that. 3, 2, 1.
The parrot on your parasol does nothing but protest.
Hey.
You're a stuck-up servant, horribly dressed. The biggest...
Pause. So she does talk to the parrot, and the parrot explains certain situations, like even at the very end of the movie, whenever the character development and everything came full circle, now the family loves each other and she's no longer needed. The parrot, you know, would kind of roll in and be like, oh, I think they're all good now. And she'd be like, all right. 3, 2, 1.
Biggest charity since ever. We help the masses. With you, a couple kids get splinters in their asses. Your rhymes are weak. You a low-stakes player. Come at me, freak. A one-horse open slayer.
Pause. So, of course, One Horse Open Sleigh, as you know, lyrics from Christmas music. And then also the thing where even Mary Poppins said cheeky. There was a scene in the movie where her reflection, again, hit a bunch of those crazy little highs, almost unnecessary for the song. And she looks at her reflection and says, cheeky. So the fact that they said cheeky right there was cool. 3, 2, 1.
A one-horse open slayer. I'm behind the scenes, but that doesn't mean I'm dumb. I run the workshop, keep the books, and advise my sugar plum. I'm a baker, all about these rolls, a big, broad bruiser. Even your reflection thinks you're a loser.
Pause. That's funny, because I just talked about the reflection, and Mrs. Claus is talking about how, hey, just because I'm not, you know, up in the sleigh delivering presents and whatnot, I'm still getting stuff done behind the scenes. Don't get it confused. 3, 2, 1.
I find this a bore. Let's double it up.
Oh, bring it on, sister. We will mess your shit up.
Oh, hey, Bert. Santa.
Santa, Mary.
Mrs.
Hilarious.
Extemporized before your very eyes, love the laugh and jolly guys to despise. I like to the raps and the raps of life, cause damn right Van Dyke rocks these mics. You and I can't agree, that's perverted this season. You give coal about kids, Mary teaches them reason, she's
Super classy, swaggolistic, extremely ferocious.
Super classy, swaggolistic, extremely ferocious.
I could do this.
Pause. Alright, so first of all, Bert came in this tearing stuff up, alright? I'd have to go back and listen to it a couple times. That was cool right here, the way they use their words to make it sound like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The words they used mimic that, and then it looks like she's about to say something about putting it backwards, which I remember in the scene where they had the song about supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. She flipped it around, which, by the way, is super weird. It's like something, something, something Rufus. Very cool. 3, 2, 1.
I could do this whole verse backwards, but I truly feel I'm through wasting my time because you're not even real.
Well, I'm real and I'm spectacular. This stick can stick to an accent or vernacular.
Your ugly carpet bag might impress a dunce.
But my tackles billions of presents at once. The whole world counts down to.
Boss. So he grabbed himself. He made a joke about his sack and presents, but then also in the movie for Mary Poppins, she had a carpet bag that she was just pulling stuff out to redecorate the house. So he's saying that his magic bag is better than her magic bag. So 3, 2, 1.
The world counts down to December 24th. Winter is coming. I'm the king of the north.
Drinking one Coke a
Hilarious.
year has made us rich.
My list's never wrong. It says you're a bitch.
Please don't.
Pause. So clearly you're on the naughty list. And also, if you know anything about the Coca-Cola commercials, you know that one time a year, the commercials for Santa and Mrs. Claus pop up with Coca-Cola. Also, like car companies and stuff like that. So they essentially let them know, hey, we make our money. 3, 2, 1.
Please don't act like you're some kind of saint, Nick.
always spying on minors.
That's jailbait, prick.
This boring British.
Pause. That rhyme scheme was cool because most of the line rhymed, and then also don't act like you're some type of Saint Nick, because Saint Nicholas is actually who he is, but don't act like you're a Saint Nick. So it's like a double meaning there, and that's jailbait, prick. Which, if you've listened to the Christmas songs, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. It's creepy whenever you think about it. 3, 2, 1.
This boring British wench needs a long winter's nap.
You better naughty girl shut up and sit on my lap.
That's quite enough of that. The winds have changed here. Let's see how well you fly without your reindeer.
Pause. See how well you fly without your reindeer. So it's funny, the winds have changed. Bert was actually the one that said that in the old Mary Poppins movie. But that's whenever she flew in to take her place as the nanny, and she actually blew all the other possible nannies like out of the way. They actually got blown away whenever she flew in. So the winds have changed here. Also, you know, let's see how well you fly without your reindeer. So is she about to blow them away? Because that's the way it's looking. 3, 2, 1. there they go.
Oh, Merry fucking Christmas.
Get off me.
Hilarious. Team Rocket is blasting off again. Oh, that one was really good. That had a lot in it too. It had some fast rapping from Bert. It had some slick bars from both Mrs. Claus and Mary Poppins. I really dug on that part where Mary Poppins was singing. That was my favorite part of the whole thing. So I'm gonna jump right into who I thought won. I thought for sure Mary Poppins and Bert blew them away. Like, with the singing and the slick bars and the way that they switched certain things up and they made references to their movie and, like, changed wordage, like the supercalifragilistic bit. I felt like it was... You know, a lot of them are super close, and they both did great, and I loved the whole thing, but this one, to me, wasn't even close. Mary Poppins and Bert did exactly what they did, in my opinion, to Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and that's blew them away. So, if you agree, if you like that or this or any of this, leave a like. If you dislike that or this or any of this, leave a dislike. And until next time, comment down below. Tell me why you hated it or you loved it down below. You guys are really good at leaving me comments, letting me know about double, triple, even quadruple meanings of possible bars. So let me know. And until next time, Backyard Fitness and Stuff. Reactions.